Welcome, Star Wars fans all across the galaxy. This is Uneducated Star Wars Talk, brought to you by the Uneducated Network. I'm your host, Chris Lambert, and thanks for making me a part of your day. So I finished last shot over the last couple of days, and it is, like I said in my first thoughts, that is a good, not great book. It's a very fun book, and today I'm gonna give y'all my little deep dive on it. I really love Han and Lando's writing when they're older. The younger parts of the story, and it's a story. I guess I should get into the plot stuff first. I'm not gonna go too deep into the plot, but it will be spoilers up ahead, just in case you haven't read. I'm not gonna go too deep in deep. But it's a story basically telling the story of them trying to get a piece of equipment called the Felix transmitter from our villain Gore, and the villain of the story was pretty good, pretty good. He didn't feel too all threatening. He was like that generic bad guy. Like I truly forget why he wanted this droid revolution. I forget what people did to him or whatever, but he was on the mission to make the take control of all the droids, and that's what the Felix transmitter does. It seems like it's a long range transmitter that can transmit the droids whatever command you want him to do, and he's basically on some wipe out humanity type stuff. And I truly don't remember what was his reasoning for that, but that's neither here nor there. And that's some of the stuff, like I said, that the book probably could have did better. It was a couple scenes with young Han and young Lando that I really didn't care about. It kind of lost my interest a little, and those scenes I feel like could have been better. But the standout from the young stories to me was L3. I really love Lando's droid, and I'm really excited to see it for in Solo, a Star Wars story. I still do not like that name, y'all. I'm gonna say that every time I have to say that name. But I really like L3. Her compassion and everything. The feelings they really dive into droids having humanity with L3, and I want to see that portrayed in the movie as well. Some of the best writing is with older Han and older Lando, and I think I said it in my first thoughts that the stuff with Han and Ben and him trying to be a father and him knowing that he not that he don't know what he doing and stuff like that. That really touched me because I'm a father as well, and we all fathers know you go through that your first child and that not knowing what you're doing, questioning yourself and everything, and then you got Leia right there by his side telling them that you might not know what you're doing, but hey, you trying. You know what I'm saying. So those were some of the best scenes, and the husband wife talk we got between Han and Leia. That was some real good scenes as well. So those scenes are damn good, and like I said, it's just moments in this book that it kind of lost me, and I don't get that with other books. Well, I'm not gonna say no other books, but I don't get that with a lot of the other books. Like some of the more recent books, I really have enjoyed, and like I said, I just lost interest in some spots, but. Um, On to the connectivity of the book. I don't really know how it's gonna tie too much into Solo or Star Wars story because I don't know too much about Solo or Star Wars stories right now. I want to go into that movie. I already have already know what happened behind the scenes and know all that. I got all that stigma already on me from the movie, so I've been trying to just avoid all the articles, all the stuff with people talking about the movie. I just want to go see it kind of fresh. So I don't truly know how it ties into the movie. Unless that Gore guy, maybe he's in Solo. Corellia didn't make an appearance in the book. Cantu Bite was in the book. That was a nice little nod. Also, Sana Staros nice nod to the comics. And that was another good, very good scene that I really liked it when Lando was approaching him about when he got hemmed up about the Felix transmitter, and Sana Staros comes up, and Leia's like, "Oh, what, your other wife?" And yeah, that was some real good writing right there to me, and I really enjoyed those parts. Like I said, some of the fighting scenes. When they in not blast shootouts, blast outs. I don't know what they want to call it in Star Wars, but when they're in shootouts and some of the bickering back and forth between Han and Lando and Han and the damn the Ewok, the receptionist Ewok, that was real funny. Or even Lando and the Ugnaught, Lando falling in love. That was a big one for me, and that was one of my gripes with the book. That they had a kind of a perfect opportunity to kill Lando. Not that I just want Lando dead, but it kind of doesn't make sense that he's still alive out in the galaxy and wasn't in episode 7, wasn't in episode 8. Kind of don't make any sense to me. I felt like they had kind of had a good opportunity to give him that heroic sacrifice at the end with the jetpack. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, read the book. But they had an opportunity to give him a nice heroic death, and I kind of seen it. Maybe because I kind of seen it coming. Maybe they didn't want to do it that way, but it kind of got me questioning. Like, so what is Lando doing? Maybe him and I forget the Twi'lek chick name, but he fell in love with a Twi'lek, and maybe they out have had got a family and kids. That's why he's don't want nothing really to do with the war anymore and all that. That was another great part of the book to me was Lando's little side love story. Han and Lando working together. That was real good book, real good book. Like I said, it's not something that I'm want to go running back to, but maybe after seeing Solo, seeing that dynamic between them two on screen, maybe it'll make me want to come back to it. And I'll probably come back to it just to see the things I missed that and see how it tie in to Solo and get all that good juicy stuff because I love when they do, connect everything and Lucasfilm has been doing a better job of it because I remember earlier like when Force Awakens first came out, it just seemed like everything was just completely separate. Like this era is here, we're gonna deal with this era here, we're not gonna touch the prequels or we're gonna slightly touch the prequels, but it seemed like the reactions from Rogue One giving a bunch of shout outs to the prequels, and I'm rambling on about the connectivity and stuff, but I really like that, and this book did a great job of that. Udapar made a scene, and I know I'm kind of jumping around, but um, overall, I really like the book. Recommend it if you're a Han Solo fan, you want to see some nice adventures of Solo and Lando, because Lando's writing is some of the best writing to me, and I got a kick out of a lot of things he said, and Lando's parts kept me entertained for the most part. Except that those younger scenes, those scenes wasn't as intriguing to me as the story they was trying to tell with older Solo and older Lando. But that's all for today. Let me know in the comments how you like this book. Did you give it a read? Let me know in the comments how you felt it tied into Solo, or what you predicting they're gonna tie in from Solo. Just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.